Okay, today we are going to talk just for a minute about Saftey and LAB Protocol. I know it gets really boring first day of school to hear all this, but this is something we do need to go through. So let's go ahead and talk about some things that we need to worry about. In order to be allowed in lab and to participate in lab, you have to do a few things, and these do not count on your grade, but they will count towards your grade if you can't go into lab and you lose those points. So I need a safety agreement and disclosure signed online by both you and your parent. That's very important. And then, as you came in today, I gave you a hard copy of the medical information that's at the end of the safety agreement that you can access online. The disclosure is online. That I need hard copy back because that gives me your medical information and things I need to worry about in lab. And I'm not letting you back in lab without that signed. Then you also must take, the district requires that you take a safety test, and it'll be taken online next time, and you need to pass it with 80% or better. You can take it as many times as you need to. Most kids pass it the first time. Just make sure you go over the safety agreement in your disclosure and know what's in there and what you should do. Okay, we're going to watch, if I can get to it, watch a little video right here.
The chemistry laboratory can be an interesting place. It can also be a dangerous place if safety rules are ignored. Your school knows that safety is important, and so should you. These students are working in the laboratory without wearing their safety goggles. As you will see, this can be a very risky thing to do. Although you may be a very cautious worker, your neighbor may not be. Notice the student on the left is applying a strong flame to a test tube containing a liquid. Because the test tube is not being heated evenly and gently, and is also being carelessly held, the contents can easily be bumped from the test tube, perhaps into a neighbor's eyes. It is critical to get the victim to the eye wash station or a sink immediately. Because the eyes must be flushed thoroughly, it is necessary to keep the eyes pried open. You should report the incident to your instructor immediately. An open flame should never be present in the laboratory when flammable liquids are nearby. Such liquids can easily catch fire or even explode. A moment's carelessness is all that is required for a fire to start. If the fire should start in a glass container such as a beaker, put a solid object over the opening of the beaker. The fire will be smothered. It is crucial that you know where the fire extinguishers are located in your laboratory and how to use them. Never throw a lighted match in the trash. Should a fire break out, don't stand around and watch, but go immediately to the fire extinguisher, pull the pin out that keeps the trigger locked, remove the horn, aim it at the base of the fire, and squeeze the trigger slowly to avoid blasting the gas from the extinguisher. If the fire is truly out of control, sound the fire alarm. To avoid the possibility of your hair or clothing catching fire, wear snug-fitting clothes and a hairnet to confine long hair. If your clothing should catch fire, do not run, because this will cause the flames to spread and burn even hotter. Instead, immediately roll on the floor to smother the flames. Another person should get the fire blanket, a lab coat, or jacket to put around you to smother the flames. Cuts in the lab usually result from handling broken glassware. This student is using the properly designated receptacle to clean up a shattered beaker, but she forgot to use a dustpan and a brush. Like a burn, flush the wound under running cold water and call for assistance so that first aid can be administered. Any blood that has dripped onto the bench top or floor should be treated with a 10% bleach solution. Wait 10 minutes to ensure complete disinfectant action, then blot up the residue with a paper towel. Minor burns and spills are much more common in the lab. It's important to think about what you are doing at all times and not let yourself be distracted while working. glassware, and other lab equipment may look unremarkable, but may be very hot. If you should get a minor burn, flush the burn under running cold water for at least 5 minutes. As with glassware, please don't throw waste chemicals in the trash can or down the drain. Waste liquids must be discarded in the designated receptacle, and solid chemicals must be placed into the solid waste container. Some of the chemicals that you may be using in the lab are very caustic, such as concentrated sulfuric acid. You should never walk around with an open beaker containing a corrosive chemical. This is very dangerous. A moment's inattention or diversion can lead to a truly serious accident. In the event of a spill like this, go to the emergency shower, remove your clothing, and dilute the acid. In a life-threatening situation, safety comes before modesty. When you are working with chemicals that give off vapors or bad odor, use the fume hood to protect yourself from exposure. Your work area should be clean and ready to use when you come to the laboratory. If it is not, clean the area before you start to work. After you have completed your experiments, return all items to their place. Wash all glassware, and wipe down your benchtop before leaving the laboratory. Common areas, such as around the balances, must also be cleaned up. Remember, the single most important thing you must do in the lab is to wear your safety goggles. If you wear contact lenses, put a sticker on the left side of the goggles so that in the event of an emergency, the people helping you will realize that you are wearing contacts. Always wear your safety goggles, not dangling from your neck, not covering your forehead, but over the most vulnerable part of your body, your eyes. Following these important rules will help to make your experience in the laboratory both safer and more enjoyable.
Okay, we're going to go forward here. Some safety rules are mandatory. You need to make sure that you read through them and know what they are for your safety agreement. In your group, stop and each take a section of the safety agreement. It can be found on the syllabus online and read it. Share your part, that should be your, with the group. Get out a piece of paper, write your name on and period on it. Write what you think are the 10 most important safety rules to remember. And then take this station with you to the next stations, or take this paper with you to the next stations. And just to leave you here, before you get going on that, is a little rap.
Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measurement about the space. Got your gloves pulled up, got your goggles on. Don't wanna be another lab experiment gone wrong.
Go with the goggles, go with the gloves, go without food and spit out your gum. Go safe,
and get into it.
go safe.
Scientists, no accident. You know the science lab can be a pretty dangerous place. Gotta wear safety goggles to protect your
And
face.
just in case you still end up with stuff in your eye, you should know how to find the eye wash nearby.
And as a matter of fact, know where the exits are too. Cause if a fire starts, you better know what to do.
And you don't have to be a hero, try to break the mold. Be sure to follow all directions and just do as you're told.
It reminds me of this time I was sitting in lab, trying to work through the experiment and give it a stare. When my partner started grabbing chemicals from the shelf, started mixing up some liquids with unusual smells. Before he could stop, it began to bubble up. In a couple of seconds, he was in deep, deep trouble.
So maybe mixing crazy potions didn't go as he planned. He didn't follow the directions and he burned his hand. Ow.
Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measurement about the space. Got your gloves pulled up, got your goggles on. Don't wanna be another lab experiment gone wrong.
Go with the goggles, go with the gloves, go without food and spit out your gum. Go safe,
and get into it.
go safe.
Scientists, no accident.
It's lab time and you're balling on top of things. Hypothesis made the column what you wanna see. But hold up, because it looks like you forgot something. Before you pour, let me know what's wrong with this scene.
Your eyes are wide open to taking results.
Or get blinded by all kinds of chemicals. They could splash up and mess up your complexion. So keep it hot, yo, and don those
The
goggles.
same goes for your fingers, your hair and your toes. No flip-flop, your kick should have the tips closed. Your fingers should slip through the wrists of some gloves. No acid contamination on your palm.
In your nose, you gotta steer clear of chemicals or they'll burn your nostrils.
And you kinda want those.
Protect it, don't smell it, just
Waft with me, waft with me.
Don't need no medics, just
Waft with me, waft with me.
hands over the flask, your nose hanging back, keep your nostrils intact. Just
Waft with me, waft with me. Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measurements about the space. Got your gloves pulled up, got your goggles on. Don't wanna be another lab experiment gone wrong.
Go with the goggles, go with the gloves, go without food and spit out your gum. Go safe,
And get into it.
go safe.
Scientists, no accident. Hey, I think I really like this lab stuff. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow cause I can't get enough. I'm safely making crazy things happen. It's fun, it's amazing. I've seen the reactions, I'm done.
Well, you're almost done, man, but can you tell me your plan for what to do with all that toxic waste in your
I
hand?
just heard the bell ring. I gotta think quick. I think I'll wash it down the sink.
Whoa, 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 hold on, bro, how do you know where that goes? By tomorrow, the sink will be starting to glow. Put the waste in the designated receptacle and clean your station out before you take off, yo.
Put the caps on the bottles.
Yeah, that's right.
Wipe the tabletop off.
Yeah, that's right.
Run the flask on the water.
Yeah, that's right. Get cleaned up real nice so you nobody died.
Wait. Now pop it out. Now pop it out.
And nobody died. So you just need to make sure that you're really careful. We won't be using gloves a lot in lab, but we will be using safety goggles and aprons. The gloves will save for very special occasions. But what I want you to do now is talk to your group about the 10 most important safety rules. Make sure you're looking at the document up online. Your syllabus is what it's called. It's both on the Davis District site underneath your Canvas there if you have not registered for Weber, but is also under the Weber site if you've got registered. Thanks.